we find it really hard to say no to things. And actually saying no is one of the most powerful ways that you can serve yourself and that you can serve others. And obviously serving others not in the immediacy of the thing that you're saying no, but in the grander scheme. Because when you say no to something that's taking up space with which you would otherwise use it to do something that's more true and right for you, you create that space and you do that thing that's more right for you, and you're able to grow and manifest and create in the way that's most true for you. You're therefore giving your greatest gifts to the world because you're living with truth and integrity with yourself. But I know saying no isn't easy, so I want to share a couple perspectives that can hopefully make it easier for you and hopefully help you to see how important it is to say no. Now, actually my way of being, I like to say to myself, not to too many people because it sounds weird, that I'm the no guy. I'm just like Mr. No. That's just my answer for everything. That is my default answer for everything. Hey, you want to hang out this weekend? No. Hey, do you want to join me in this business? No. You want a partner? No. No, no, no. No, everything is a no, automatically, all the time. And you might hear that on the surface and you'd be like, well, that's not very nice. I've heard that thing about the yes man where say yes to everything and what a crazy life you could create for yourself. And it's true, the life could be crazy, but if you're yes to everything that comes at you from the outside world, then what you're doing is you're creating a life randomly based on the things that happen in the outside world. Opportunities are great, but saying yes to them because they arise is a lot different than saying yes to them because that opportunity that has presented itself is also true for you. It's an opportunity. It's not your path. Your path, the most fulfilling path, the path which when you follow you bring your greatest gifts into the world, that path you find within you. And I say you find within you, it's a marriage of that sense from within and the opportunity outside, the place where you connect with those. But if you're an automatic yes to everything, you're disregarding the inside. And so when things come from outside, my default automatic is no. I'm Mr. No. I'm the no guy. Why? Because by saying no right away, I give myself space and time to listen to what my friend Steve calls the whispers on the inside. The little intuitive voice. It has me know whether or not that's actually something I really want to do, whether that's something that's really true for me, whether that's something that's really going to help me bring the things that I want to create into the world. And then if it's a yes, then I might speak that yes into the world. And let me be specific here. I don't always out loud say no to everything people ask of me, but in my mind, in my consciousness, in my thoughts, my immediate response, inside at least, is always no. That doesn't mean I don't welcome requests, doesn't mean I don't desire people to ask things of me. I do. But I want that filter of no to be there so that I can create space. Otherwise, I'm living my life in response and in reaction to everything that arises in the outside world, and I become an automaton, a monkey, a machine that's just following beep, beep, beep thing after thing. And if I do that, yes, from the outside my life will look so magical and random and all these things would happen, but there wouldn't be things for me. It would just be things that happened. If there's anything that differentiates me from a billiard ball on a table, it's that sense of will and agency on the inside. And don't take me down the philosophical path as to whether or not that will is even true. I don't care about that because my experience of it is as it is true. And that's the difference. The difference is engaging in that agency. Engaging in my own personal desire, my true desire, not the one that automatically superficially reacts to an external stimulus because of a fear of not doing that, which typically is the reason we say yes to things we don't want. I'm afraid that if I said no to this thing, then that would mean that I'm doing something wrong, or I'm going to hurt you, or that's not nice, or what will you think of me? Fear, 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 motivating me to do things that are taking me away from my true sense of self. And every time you say yes to a thing that deep down you would want to be a no, you teach yourself that your deepest, most truest part of you is not the part that you follow. You teach yourself to be out of integrity with your inner self, your inner desire. Funk that. Don't do that. And don't do that by being a no. By being the no guy to everything that happens. Create space. Allow yourself to consider. Now, don't be the no guy and forget to consider. Don't just say no to everything and disconnect from yourself inside, because then you're both empty of connection internally and empty of experience in the world. You're just sitting at home. I'm not saying be the guy that sits around and does nothing. This is a message to the people who are inextricably bound, tethered to the winds of the world, who are living their life on circumstance other than intuition and deep understanding of self. You want to hear the whispers? You want to know what it is that you really want to do in this world? Then quiet things down on the outside, and do that by creating space between you and them. What could you, tomorrow, say no to? What's something you've been doing, something you've been saying yes to? Maybe for days, weeks, months, years. But tomorrow you could say no to. What's something you could remove from your life, from your daily tasks, from your ways of being, which when you did remove that, it would create space for you to get more in touch with the things that are really true for you. As long as you're busy and stuff's going on and noise and traffic and shit's going through your head, you're not going to hear it. So stop complaining that you don't know what it is you want. Quiet things down first. Quiet things down, and then you can hear the music. What will you say no to? What will you say no to?